I don't know. Give me 1 second because I want to make sure I can do it today. Yesterday I tried and it just was not working out. So let's see what happens. Hold on. That's pretty broad, that question. But we asking it today, baby. All right. Let's see if it does it today and go from there. Okay. Well, I guess it's just going to keep it front and center right there. So hopefully you guys can see me and hear me. And make sure you hit that like button as you come on in here. Who is that? Joseph Jose. Thank you for chiming in. Make sure you hit the like button. Um, let's start like this. Okay, everybody knows when you come over here to Team REGHOPLÉT, we gotta do it like this. Good day, everybody. It's Thursday. Thursday it is. All right. Because my glasses usually have a glare. So by that last Thursday, I'm like, that's when you take it off. Okay. Okay. Now, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the roses. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Don't know if it's morning where you are, but if it is and if it's not, let me know. And I always, always, always love to know where you guys are chiming in from. So tell me what city, what state, what country, because that always just excites me. I like to know. Okay. So I don't know if you can see it. I can see it clearly. So I'm thinking you guys can see it on your end. I tried to do this yesterday. It did not work. However, this is a new thing I've learned within the YouTube boot camp that did go on for some weeks, which was really dope because I really got a lot of insight and a lot of information. Like I told you guys, I'm not the most technologically advanced, but I love what I do and I'm really great at learning. So I'm going to keep going until I got it, right? And in this boot camp, which I was chosen for because my live streams really do really good and my audience is usually consistent. Thank you guys, because that wouldn't have happened without you. So thank you from the top of my heart, truly. But yeah, so we had different contests and then we had different challenges and stuff. And I was able to successfully get through the camp and have been awarded my official YouTube beanie, which they'll be sending to me soon. So I don't know if you saw that post there, but you guys, I'm just really, really excited. It's just a blessing that my brand is growing. It's a blessing that I'm able to be positive in sometimes a negative world. And there are people that feel like I feel, think like I think, and want better. You know what I mean? Want to be their best each and every day. We're racing after our peace. We're chasing after it. Just steadily trying to be positive, right? So thank you guys for finding me, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your world, honestly. Okay. Corey P, good morning, beautiful. Happy Thursday. You're absolutely amazing. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Corey. Okay, so my question today, just to get you guys a little involved, because I like to know you guys just as much as you like to know me. You know what I mean? It keeps the conversation going. You know, no one knows why they do it. Just keeps the anyways, I be having these random thoughts out of nowhere and they'll just hit me. So excuse me. Okay, what are you doing to work towards your dreams? That's what I want to talk about. Who is this? OSU is GOAT. Said, hey, hi. OSU is GOAT. It's OSU because I thought it was GSU. I thought you knew. Okay, I ain't finna go there, but yeah, I'm gonna stand with my Tigers, my Louisiana Tigers all day. But OSU, I can dig it. Gilberto Navarro Fernandez. Good morning. Have a great Thursday. You too. Thank you. Victor Rosario. You said you don't know. Joseph Moore. Hey. Thank you for chiming in. Make sure y'all hit that like button this morning. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure that you do indeed subscribe because I want to see you here. Okay, so if you don't know just as yet, Victor and others, that's okay. That's okay. I won't be passing out a final grade today. I won't be testing your work, but it is time to get ready. I don't know if you guys. Well, I went to school in the U.S., of course, in Texas, and Back in high school and junior high, we would have these bell ringers. So it's just like what you do with the start of the class, just to kind of just like get you started. Like how I tell my clients, we're going to do a quick stretch. It's just like an appetizer before the meal to get you prepped, right? So when you do this, it's just to get your mind, in gear, get your gears grinding. You got to start thinking about it if you haven't already, right? I understand that we feel like only other people are going to leave this earth, but everybody got their day, right? So while you're here, make a decision every day to do one thing. I don't care how little that is. I don't care how itty bitty it is, to address your goals, address your dream, right? You want to do that while you're here, okay? You want to do. Let's put this phone. Hold on, y'all. On do not disturb. My bad. Because I cannot stand that. Hello. Willamina. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Willamina, that's a dope name. You hear me? Willamina Kase. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a great Thursday, and I hope you have a great morning and a great day. I love your energy. Energy, honey. Bring it. I love that. D Nice. Hey. Thank you for chiming in, you guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay. Jose, Fantasticville. Thank you. Good motivation. Have a great day. Happy Thursday. Thank you, guys. So listen, each and every day, you want to take one thing, just one thing. I think what beats people up and why you don't even start thinking about getting to your dreams anymore is because you overwhelm your thoughts before you can even start providing the act to manifest it. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I think that's what happens. I don't know. I feel like my nose is running for some reason. And excuse me, y'all, because that would be embarrassing, okay? So we can't have that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, but I think that's just what it is at the end of the day. It's allergy season, so forgive me. I think that's what's happening. I think we overwhelm ourselves too often. It's just like going to a buffet, right? And you know that you have this dream in your mind, and it's so many things, right? But that you have to get done before you can get to it. So it's like that buffet, right? You get your plate, you go and you see all this stuff, and you just want to just like pack a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. You want to stop here in the Vietnamese section, get some of that. Then you want to stop over here and get you some soul food. Then you want to stop over here and get you some Mexican food. How about you get a saucer plate, not the big plate, just a little saucer plate. I watched my daughter do this, and I watched her work a buffet like a grown man, and I was so proud because it was $30-something for the buffet, and I was like, we need to get our money's worth. I was trying to figure out, how do I get these steaks home in my purse? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But all I'm thinking is she knows how to do this versus me that came with my big plate, eyes bigger than my stomach, ain't gonna eat half my money's worth, right? She did what made sense. Smaller plate. And I always tell my clients this: if you want to shrink your appetite, get a smaller plate, right? And do not pound it up with food. Anyways, I don't want to jump around. She gets a smaller plate. She goes to first the barbecue. She eats over there. She gets that. Then she says, okay, now I'm in the mood for seafood. Then she goes to the seafood section. She handles that. You feel me? Then she says, I'm done with that. Let me go over here to Italy. She gets some pasta and some pizza. I watched this little 12-year-old girl work this, buffet like a champ. I was so proud, like I said, because that was $35 per person to eat. Okay? So I said, yeah, that's how you do that. That's how you have to see your dreams. You cannot go to your dreams with this big plate and just start loading. Okay, well, I got to get an LLC first. Okay, well, next thing I got to get an EIN. Well, now I need to get the website. Now I need to hire these people. No, you don't need to do any of those things. The first thing you need to do is get a journal. Okay, that's the first step. I know a lot of people, are over writing and don't care about writing anymore. I'm so old school and traditional. I feel like the best way to retain it, the best way to start envisioning it, the best way to feel it in your spirit is to write it down, because something about that material being in your hand and you putting the action and the energy to say, you know what, I'm going to start investing starting right here, believing in me, pen and paper, right? And you write down these things. I got to do this, I got to do this, but don't get overwhelmed. Just write it down. It's just a go-to list. It's just a check off list. And then every day you take one thing. Just imagine if you started last year when we had 365 days, just like we do every year, right? Shout out to Portia Williams. She said 265. Anyway, so we have 365 days, right? I love her. But last year you did nothing towards the dream. Nothing. All you did was dream it and keep dreaming it, right? Okay, so you stayed asleep. Like they say, you gotta wake up, you gotta get woke. So let's say last year, in those 365 days, if you would have just started come January 1st, if you would have said, every day I'm gonna do one thing towards my dream, your dream would have been accomplished before 2025. I promise you. Because there is no way that you can stick to this particular remedy that I'm giving you, one thing per day. This is how my business has become successful. This is how my brand is steady growing. I'm not a magician, you know. This is free game. I do consultations all the time to help different people help their business grow, right? But I feel like if I'm winning, it's enough for everybody. I don't care if 10 million more people decided to become fitness trainers. I would still be me. And I would still be the dopest at what I do, because only I do what I do. Only I have this blueprint. I'm REGHOPLÉT. I started it. I created it. I dreamt it. I manifested it. I kept working at it each and every day. Even when people weren't seeing what I was doing. Listen, you don't do works for man. If you do works for man, you've already failed. Because you're waiting for somebody else to validate what you need to do. You're waiting for somebody else to validate you in general. Forget all that. When you got a dream, it was people telling me, what is REGHOPLÉT? What does that even mean? Why would you name it that? Why wouldn't I? Aren't you asking me about it? Aren't you inquiring about my services? Don't you want to know what the name means? Yeah, I went to school for psychology. Okay, that's what I got my bachelor's in, right? That's what I started my master's in. You feel me? So I know how the mind works. And I knew I needed to tell somebody, this is the name. So they would want to ask me questions, and now it's in your head. You understand what I'm saying? Not only am I just Coach Foxy, no. But I own a whole business, REGHOPLÉT, Reggae Hip Hop Ballet Incorporated. I've been doing this my whole life. I love what I do, right? So start somewhere. You can start today. You can grab you a composition. When I say composition notebook, I say that on purpose. It's the old school black and white one that looks like the TV when you used to cut it off back in the day, and it goes shh. You want to get one of those composition notebooks. I have to say that because I realize there are so many young people that I talk to about things, and because I look their age, I realize that I think they are my age too, because they look my age, and I'm saying things and they're like, what is that? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm at that age. I'm the auntie. Okay, my bad, baby. So this is this. And I say composition notebook because it's knitted in the fold. Those pages are knitted there because I don't want you to tear things out. I want you to see where you made errors. I want you to go back and say, no, this didn't make sense. Now I got to do it this way. You understand? Because if you tear it out, then you'll forget you've even made that mistake. You want to jot down, I did it this way, that didn't work. Whatever does not work, it's okay. It's all trial and error. I'm still figuring this thing out. It's not easy to be the employer and the employee, but you do what you got to do, right? Because you see the dream. So it don't matter if don't nobody else see your dream. When God give you a vision, it's for you, right? If he wanted to give it to everybody else, he would give it to NBC. He would give it to the director of ABC or whoever, so they could put it out there so the masses could watch. But it's just for you. Take your vision seriously enough to start investing in yourself. That's all I'm saying. Okay, real quick, because I want to give some of my groovy people a shout out. I see y'all coming in here. Elena Day. Hey. Girl, listen. Who is this? If you tell me the names of the Blackpink members, I'll give you a gift. Girl, listen, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie. I have no idea who that is. The Blackpink members. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw that, the first thing came to my mind was Power Rangers. I am so sorry. My bad. Panky Rhodes. We support right now. What's going on, Panky? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay? How you feeling? Right now, listen, right now, I know a lot of people that are feeling down in the dumps, like, your dream is just not coming to pass. It's not happening. When its fruition take place, I'm going to tell you something. You have to believe in yourself more than anybody else does. You have to have this sold out, driven, ambitious kind of faith that just says it's just going to happen. It's got to happen. The timing, I don't know, but it's got to happen for me, right? You have to have that level of faith when you want to step out on your dream. And this is why I asked the question today. What are you doing to work towards your dream? There are resources available, right? We all have a phone. You no longer even need to know how to spell every word to the T. There's a little microphone on the right side of that bar, that search bar of Google. Hit it. Ding. What are the resources for it? Where is this at? You got to find out what you need to find out. If you have to do the research, you have to do the research, okay? Back in my time, it was encyclopedias, yellow pages, and white pages, and I was good at it. You know what I mean? Like anything I needed to find out, I was going to find out, right? Where there is a will, there is a way. That is still forever true. But you have to have this faith that says you believe in you even when nobody else will. You have to have a level of faith that says even when my family does not understand what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, I'm still going to do it because I'm supposed to get it done. You have to have a level of faith that says, you know what, sometimes my strongest supporters will be perfect strangers. Yeah, perfect strangers. And guess what? Shout out to Balky because that was my show back in the day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going to have enough faith to where you can get on a live and not have anyone watching and still commence and smile and laugh and act like you having the best conversation with your homegirl sitting across from you. That's what you're going to have to do. Because guess what? In life, there are going to be some times where you don't even want to do what you have to do, but you do what you need to do so later on you can do what you want to do. That's just how it works. I don't have a magic trick for that at all, right? Let me see what this says. Is this? Oh my gosh. I gotta learn. I'm talking about if you can read, push the Google. Can I read? Al Sal Loreno 01. You are very beautiful. I wish I could have said your name correctly, especially for giving me such a lovely compliment. So thank you so much for that. Okay. Today, I just want you guys to be aware of how valuable you are, of how amazing you can be. I want you to be aware that you're capable. You're capable. And never doubt that. You know what I mean? Never go against that. Never talk yourself out of your dreams. You know, the main person that's usually standing in the way of where you need to go is you. Is you. You know, sometimes we hold on to things that we should let go. Sometimes we're doing things that we should no longer be doing. Sometimes we're keeping company that should just have went on back. Listen, I don't even ask God to remove people the same anymore. I ask God, remove me, you know, remove me from them because it's time for me to go. I got things to do. I got things to do. And when you know that you have not yet fulfilled your destiny and there's so much work yet to be done, don't let nothing and nobody stand in your way. You understand what I'm saying? If you got to bulldoze, if you got to walk and chew, if you got to walk and cry, you do what you have to do, but you get it done. I have a daughter that looks up to me like no end. Like it's amazing how this girl loves me, right? And I'm so grateful for her because she became my biggest why as to why I don't cuss people out, why I don't punch people in their throats and end up in a, holding tank. Listen, I'm serious when I say Malika but Matalawa because listen, the old me, like, I'm like, you want to skip the middleman and just get to the fight? Because what you doing? Why we talking so much? But What does that serve? What is that? What is that about? Like, what is that about? It's so much more to this life. It's so much more beauty. It's so much more. Y'all, as I age, I'm actually aging backwards and I see it. Because I don't carry things the same no more. Cause it's not fulfilling to my dream. It's not fulfilling to my peace. So I'm telling you, sometimes like clean out that corrosion. Like it's springtime. Do some spring cleaning. I did some social media cleansing yesterday and it felt so good. I'm not the one to do that because I don't mind. I'm like, watch what you want. But you know what? It come a place in time where you just mature and then you realize, you know what? This life is really mine. And I want to live it to the fullest. And I want to be connected to people that are happy, that are motivating me, that are promoting me, that are uplifting and encouraging. This is why I come on here and I do what I do. I want you to see you. I want you to see you being your best you, right? It's enough room for us all to win, all races, all nationalities, all cultures. It's enough room, okay? So just take time with yourself, but stop taking time with your dream. Get impatient about it. You know what I mean? Like, hit the gas. It's time to go. Whatever that is, whatever you're feeling that's been on you each and every day, you wake up and you like, you know what? I go to this job, but I feel like I'm not fulfilled until I'm doing this. Keep your job. Don't tell nobody I told you to quit your income because I cannot help you pay your bills. I am saying, okay, while you doing that, you can still be doing this. And you ain't got to feel overwhelmed. Just one thing at a time will take you closer to your dream. That's it. That is it. That is all. All right. So I hope today that you have an amazing day. I'm going to take that away for a little bit real quick, you guys. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. I don't know. I'm trying some things out, y'all, so pardon me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, I did it. I did it. Jay Lazarus, thank you so much for chiming in. I was going to try to show y'all this white squirrel today, but they're hiding from me now, so you ain't going to worry about it. Okay, listen. I hope that today brings you a joy unknown. I hope that today brings you beauty for all the ashes you've endured. I pray that I pray that today you feel fulfilled. I pray that today you laugh a little bit harder, you smile a little bit harder. I pray that today you just simply feel valuable, you know. The more I'm talking to people, men and female alike, I realize how much of us just are dealing, right? So it feels so good to deal with a people that are real, a people that are dealing with real things in this real world. Okay? If you are looking for a trainer, if you are looking for a fitness trainer, trust me, I am your girl. I will get you those results. Okay? Ow. I don't play. Listen, I don't play with it. Don't. And I like to show that because let me tell you something. Them glutes is a muscle. You can build that shelf, sis. You understand what I'm saying? I know we live in a world of surgery and all that good stuff, and y'all ain't finna get me canceled. But what I am saying is that there are other routes. There are other routes, and if you dare to take them, especially with me as your trainer, I will get you those results. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I don't have a client that don't have or don't get or seek the results. Forget seek. They seek them with me. They get them with me. That's how that works. Not one. Not one. Check my resume. But outside of that, I hope that you work out today. I hope that you take time out for you. I hope that you really just pour more love into yourself. I hope that you step outside. Get some of this in your world. Get some of this. Get some of this. Get some of this. It feels so good, right? Get some sunlight in your system, right? Get some outside on the inside. It'll change your life. All right. Let me read this really quick. King Koopa. Thank you so much, Joey. Thank you so much for chiming in. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and make sure that you hit the notification bell, because that way, thank you for the hearts. That way, whenever I'm here, I want you here with me. You know what I'm saying? I like this. I like this so much. I'm gonna give y'all this really quick. I've been thinking about opening my resume up a little bit more to life coaching, you know, and because I do have my bachelor's in psychology, I am a certified minister. I have been definitely thinking about that, but at the same time, I don't know if that's a responsibility I'm ready to take up, only because with my fitness business, I got apparel coming up. The website is about to be launched. It's just a lot. So keep me in your prayers, because that's something I'm definitely considering. Yeah, but as of right now, As of right now, this is it. This is where I'll be. This is where you can find me, and we'll be talking right here on this platform. So, and make sure if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's REGHOPLÉT Fitness. It's REGHOPLET Fitness. My Snapchat, my TikTok, all of that is Reg Hopley. So any platform you want to search me on, it's gonna definitely be Reg Hopley. But outside of that, listen, I thank you guys for chiming in. I hope that you guys have an amazing, blessed, and beautiful day. Make sure to embrace all of God's beauty today. Just sometimes just open your eyes. Just literally just open your eyes and look around you, and then close them and feel the presence of God just around you, within you. Just the breeze, the trees, so many things we take for granted. I know y'all, I can get on this hippie vibe and want to hug a tree, but that's just me. You know, today it was a white squirrel migrate coming towards me, and all I could think is when your soul is pure, when your spirit is pure, people will gravitate to you, animals gravitate to you, life just looks a lot better. Thank you for those hearts. So make sure today, get some of this in. Get some of this in. As a matter of fact, look, you see it. You see it. Shoes. Oh, yeah. Get some of this in. Get some of this in today. You know what I mean? Groundation. It's important. It's important. The foundation that you build yourself on should be firm, right? So each and every day, find a way. Find a way. Get some outside on your inside. Today is that day. I love you guys so much. I thank y'all so much for the hearts, and I hope you have an amazing day. Joey Clark, hey, and Ken Cooper, you said thank you for being you. No, thank you for being you, and thank you for being a part of Team Reg Hopley. I can't thank y'all enough. Terrence, I'm trying to get all the names out as quick as I can. Thank you so much, Terrence, for coming on in here real quick. Make sure hit that like button. Okay, that's a big deal. And for everybody that had everything to do with all this support I've been getting to allow me to be a part of the YouTube boot camp. I've been invited to California, guys, to the headquarters. It's just the magnitude of success that I've reached at this point. Almost 2 million viewers. After revamping my channel, I started it back in 2012. I put like 2 videos. You can literally find those right after I had my daughter. And then I didn't come back until 10, 11 years later. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's going to be 13. And now I'm back, and I'm almost at 2 million views in under just 2 years. So it's a big blessing, and I could not do this without you guys, the viewers. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Continue to support me and my brand. Thank you for the super chats. Sometimes those come through later, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I like it. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. I pray that God blesses you, God keep you, and God continue to just build upon you in all that you do. In Jesus' name, I pray, ask, and claim these things. Go and be blessed. Go and be beautiful, my people. I love you, and I thank you. Make sure you work out today the Red Copley way. Thanks, Terrence.